We start with 1 hour chart. First of all, if you refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was within this move, we mentioned we're looking for one more drop, at least with the breakout of the previous low. Then from there, any reversal, we can look for buy, and this is exactly what we get. But after that, we get the price drop because of the news, and again, as what we were expected, the price drop, and even it dropped more than what we were expected, because we mentioned from there, if we get any reversal, we can look for buy. If anyone get a trade for buy within this move, they have to start to manage. Okay, because when we see the price drop because of the news, we expecting this one turn to a bigger consolidation before we get the reversal. Anyway, we move to daily chart. As you can see, based on daily chart, the price drop have been dropping since the price couldn't break the 0.014, and we have been within this down move for quite a long time. That's why when the price was within this move, exactly here, we mentioned of the one more drop, and even we mentioned the possibility that the price can break the previous low. Anyway, this sharp move is because of the news, and now we want to see whether we can look for the reversal or not, because as I mentioned, based on 1 hour chart, since the price drop is by following the Bitcoin because of the news, we can expect the price consolidate here before we get the reversal. Even the price drop a lot, but we don't need to panic. It have to correct itself and it have to reverse. Okay, that's why the traders, those traders, they hold it. They don't need to panic. Just is a matter of the time. And if we move to forward chart, we want to see how we can look for trade, and the way it's reversing based on forward chart is really corrective. Technically, we can expect to be similar to any of this. That's why I mentioned we can expect the price to correct, to consolidate here before we get the reversal. But how we can look for trade based on forward chart, we don't have any trade setup. And if we move to 1 hour chart, and if he wants to look for either buy or sell, we have to get a correction. For example, if he wants to look for buy, let this one drop some more. If it turns similar to what we have here, maybe we can look for flat for one move up. Buying at this point is not really good, because if they continue as if it's continue as a corrective, we can expect to get one more drop. Okay, that's mean right now mostly maybe we can expect this one turn to a correction for sell. Maybe we can look for sell for the short term. Then from there, we can look for this flat. From there, we can look for reversal. If we get this one, that means if we get the correction here, if we get any sell setup, we take it, but as a short term. After the price drop, we start to manage. Then from there, maybe look for this flat for one move up. And even if we get the one move up with the breakout of this stop, we have to start to manage, because we will look for this flat and we can expect this one to go one more drop. That means we can expect this one turn to a more complex correction, because whenever we have the short drop because of the news, we can expect the price to correct itself before we get the reversal. And how about if the price continue from here? We are not going to look for buy. Even for us, we can look at this one as a flat for one move up, but we don't take the trade because it doesn't give us really good trade setup. That's why we prefer this one turn to a deeper move, correction move. Then if we get this flat, maybe look for this trade for buy. If the price reverses from here, we are not going to look for buy with the breakout of this. If we see there is a continuation, maybe we can consider if we get trade setup. But from there, any sell will be a good idea. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.